Oh my goodness! Have you ever wondered how cars are being made these days? Guys, I'm sitting in the second row of this car, and these two seats can actually transform completely into a bed. Seriously, is this something we're seeing for the first time in automotive history?
A quick shout out to our automotive partner in China for sharing this video and helping make it possible. Thank you for your support. Hey everyone, it's Michael from motortorque. If you enjoy staying up to date with the latest automotive news, reviews, and industry updates, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our exciting content. Thanks for watching, and let's get started.
This is the GAC Qijing brand's second model, the GX7, and it's positioned as a large 5-seat SUV. So what's everyone's first impression of this car? Personally, I think it looks extremely practical and substantial. The GX7 is almost 5.1 meters long and has a 3,070mm wheelbase. More importantly, its body width goes beyond 2 meters, which gives the SUV a very commanding road presence. When it comes to the styling details, there are a few similarities to the GT7. The front end has a rounded design, while the headlights have a familiar appearance. There's also a small blue driver assistance light built into the headlight, giving the car a distinctive visual signature. Of course, we know the Qijing brand is known for packing its vehicles with premium technology. The headlights here also use Huawei's pixel projection technology. And this is a proper SUV. Down at the front, you'll find an active air intake, while the roof carries an 896-line LiDAR. On top of that, the GX7 will be equipped with 3 additional solid-state LiDARs, so when it comes to driver assistance hardware, this thing is seriously well equipped. Moving around to the side, the SUV gets 21-inch Continental wheels. There's also a small air duct toward the front, adding a subtle sporty touch to the overall design. The door handles are semi-concealed, which is a style a lot of people seem to like. They help improve aerodynamics while avoiding some of the potential safety concerns associated with completely hidden handles. The GX7 also comes with electric running boards, although the doors themselves aren't electrically operated. However, all 4 doors do feature soft close functionality. And at the rear, the tires measure 275mm in width. Now let's take a look at the back. The taillights follow the same design language as the GT7, using that slow, reflective lighting effect. It looks very stylish and gives the rear a distinctive appearance. And what about the trunk? The cargo area is actually quite impressive. In its standard configuration, the capacity is over 800 liters, and there's also a fairly deep storage compartment underneath. The second-row seats can also be folded forward to create even more flexibility. Now, stepping inside the GX7, you'll immediately notice an interior layout that's becoming increasingly common among new vehicles. There's a central control display along with another integrated-looking screen. Technically, though, it isn't one continuous display because there's a gap between the 2 sections. The infotainment system uses Huawei's latest platform, so the AI functions and overall interaction experience have been improved. There's also a star-shaped display positioned up front that provides interactive voice controls, which I personally find pretty interesting. As for the standard equipment, the GX7 comes with a very large HUD, and it even includes a small Monte Carlo-style tool, adding another interesting element to the interaction experience. You also get dual 50-watt wireless charging, and if you want even more convenience, there's an optional inbuilt refrigerator. In fact, it's a double-door refrigerator. But perhaps the biggest interior highlight are the front seats. Both the driver and passenger seats come with ventilation, heating, and massage functions, and they're also designed as zero-gravity seats. However, there's an important detail here. The zero-gravity setup isn't a completely integrated seat system because the seat belts aren't built directly into the seats. That means you can't use the zero-gravity position while the vehicle is being driven. Looking at some of the smaller details, I really like the way the door handles have been designed. Pressing inward activates the electric opening mechanism, while pushing the handle backward opens the door. And if there's an emergency, pulling the handle outward activates a mechanical release. That's a thoughtful backup system. The air conditioning vents also have physical controls for adjusting the airflow. These might seem like small things, but they're exactly the kind of user-friendly details that make a car easier to live with. Now let's move into the second row. This is where the GX7's large 5-seat layout really starts to make sense. There's an enormous amount of space back here. The legroom is extremely generous, practically filling the available space, and there's plenty of headroom as well. The car also comes with a dual panoramic sunroof setup. Both sections can be operated electrically, which is another very useful feature for passengers in the second row.
Now, sitting here in the second row, wow, the comfort is actually really impressive. The version we're looking at today comes with rear seat ventilation and heating, which is a very nice touch. The windows also have manual sunshades, and that's quite a generous feature for passengers back here. Up front, there's a Type-C wireless charging setup with a maximum charging power of 67 watts. You'll also notice a few small hooks around the cabin, and this vehicle has plenty of magnetic attachment points for added convenience. But honestly, those aren't the biggest highlights of the second row. The real surprise is this. Just press a button and you'll discover that the rear seats can actually transform into zero-gravity seats. Wow, that's pretty incredible. You might think having 4 zero-gravity seats is already impressive enough, right? Well, the GAC GX7 has something even more surprising. This is probably the most fascinating feature of the entire GX7. Watch this. The second row seats can fold completely flat, creating a space that's about 1.7 meters long. That's a fantastic setup for women and children to relax or take a break. Honestly, lying down here for an afternoon nap sounds amazing. This could easily become a dream car for anyone who loves taking a quick nap during the day. And isn't this something you normally only expect to find in other large 5-seat SUVs? But here, it's being introduced as a completely new kind of design concept. As you can see, there's also a projector at the front of the cabin, similar to what we've seen on the Zunji, complete with a projection screen. That opens up plenty of entertainment possibilities while you're inside the vehicle. And there's more. It's been said that the car will eventually support a rear projection mode as well. In that setup, you can attach a projection screen to the 2 hooks inside the tailgate. Imagine that! You could turn the GX7 into a mini entertainment setup while camping, giving the car a whole range of additional recreational possibilities. Now, moving on to the hardware, the GAC GX7 comes with a seriously high-end chassis setup. Up front, it uses a double wishbone suspension, while the rear gets an HB suspension with dual-chamber shock absorbers. It also features SDC continuously variable damping shock absorbers. For a vehicle in this segment, that's a very premium chassis specification. And as a genuine new energy model, the GX7 offers a pure electric driving range of up to 385 kilometers, while its combined range can exceed 1,500 kilometers. Even more importantly, every version comes standard with CATL batteries that support 5C supercharging. That's a very impressive level of equipment. So, when we talk about the overall product highlights, I wouldn't necessarily say the GAC GX7 is completely unexpected. After all, we already know that competing models in this segment are also packed with Huawei technology and advanced features. But in my opinion, the biggest surprise is what the GX7 does with its interior space. The way the cabin can transform creates a completely different experience from what we normally expect from a large 5-seat SUV. And that, to me, is the feature that really makes this car stand out. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to our channel and become part of our team. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!